Episode 10, OT Network Segmentation Validation, Prove It Actually Works. You spent months designing your OT network zones. Firewalls are configured, VLANs are defined, access controls are in place. But when was the last time you actually tested whether segmentation is working? In this episode, we cover how to validate that your OT network segmentation actually stops attacks. The problem is that segmentation drift happens constantly. New devices get added outside policy. Firewall rules accumulate exceptions over time. IT/OT DMZ implementations have gaps nobody documented. And maintenance windows often create temporary holes that never get closed. Your segmentation is probably weaker than your last diagram shows. Start with a data-driven approach. Pull all flows from your firewalls, proxies, and DMZ devices for the last 90 days. Correlate against your documented zone policy. Anything that violates policy is a gap, and gaps need to be closed, not discussed. Next, do active probing from each zone. Can a compromised workstation in the corporate zone reach a PLC in the process zone? Can a cloud connector server initiate connections to your historian? Can an engineering workstation in the safety zone reach the business zone? Loud probing is fine, you own this network. Use MAP, Ping3, or your Purdue model scanner. Every successful unexpected probe is a segmentation failure. Then validate egress controls. Can an attacker who compromises an OT asset exfiltrate data or beacon out? Test DNS, HTTP, and any protocol that should not leave the OT network. Egress validation catches the lateral movement path most teams miss. Review firewall rule complexity quarterly. If a rule allows any from Zone A to Zone B, that is not segmentation, that is a suggestion. Target rules that are broad by necessity and compensate with intrusion detection on both sides. Now simulate a realistic attack path. If an attacker compromises your corporate VPN, how far can they get into OT? Work through the kill chain from the outside in and validate each step. If the attacker can reach your historian or engineering workstations in 3 hops, your segmentation is not deep enough. Measure segmentation effectiveness with these metrics. Unauthorized cross-zone connection attempts per week. Time to detect policy violations. Percentage of firewall rules that are policy compliant. Coverage of your asset inventory by zone classification. 3 wins this week. 1. Pull your last 90 days of firewall logs and identify any IT to OT flows that should not exist. 2. Run one active probe test from your corporate zone toward your OT zones, document every unexpected success. 3. Check your egress controls. Can any OT asset reach an external IP without going through your DMZ? If you want the OT segmentation validation checklist, comment segmentation.